Good evening, everyone, and welcome to All Together Now. I'm your host, Bobbie Steinbach. We created All Together Now so that we can bring artists from around the globe and across many genres into your homes, and so that we can gather together across the miles to celebrate and enjoy music, poetry, dance, theater, storytelling, and more. Today, wow, is our 7th show. Feels like we've been doing it for much longer. And we are so grateful to be in your company. We would love to know where you're watching from. Please let us know in the comments. I'm very excited about tonight's guests. Grammy-nominated multi-instrumentalist Matt Hubbard, who has sent us a video postcard. The beloved actors and Elliot Norton award winners and 2020 nominees, Richard Snee and Paula Plum, and the fascinating singer-songwriter and hip-hop violinist, Bri Blvck. Our first guest this evening is Matt Hubbard. The Austin Chronicle says, Matt plays back alley beatnik blues on his funky Hammond organ, honky-tonk piano, hobo harmonica, and down-home trombone. Oh, wow, multi-instrumentalist indeed. He currently tours with one of my old favorite bands, Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians. Here's Matt's video.
Thank you so much, Bobbie, for having me here today. I'm here in Austin, Texas, playing my grandpa's piano. He's actually behind me in the picture on the wall. So, gonna be doing Jimmy Oden's Going Down Slow. Yes, I've had my fun if I don't get well no more. Yes, I've had my fun if I don't get well no more. My head is failing me. Around my mother, tell her the shape I'm in. Please around my mother, tell her the shape I'm in. Tell her to pray for me, forgiveness for my sins. Mama, don't send no doctor, he can't do me no good. Mama, don't send no doctor. Look for my clothes on home. Big straight south. Look for my clothes on home. You don't see my body, all you can do is moan. Yes, I've had my fun if I don't get well no more. Yes, I've had my fun if I don't get well no more. My head is failing me, Lord, I'm going down slow.
Oh, Matt, thank you so much. I just couldn't stop moving and grooving in my seat. That was wonderful. Matt does have a weekly Facebook live show at 7 o'clock Central Time on Wednesdays. It's called Grandpa's Piano. And just tell you a little secret, that piano he was playing on was his grandpa's piano. And we'll have a link for you in the comments. Our next guests are the actors, Paula Plum and Richard Snee, my dear friends and colleagues. Paula and Richard have been beloved fixtures on the Boston theater scene for decades and decades and decades. Richard is also a playwright whose work we will see tonight, and viewers may also remember them from the animated Dick and Paula Celebrity Special for FX. I would say that they are the Mel Brooks and Anne Bancroft of the Eastern Seaboard. Welcome, Richard and Paula. So happy to have you here.
Thank you, Bobbie.
Thanks, Bobbie. And decades and decades and decades.
I know whereof I speak. Okay. Now, so right. What are you up to these days, folks, at home there in your house?
Well, we're experiencing a renovation of sorts, a renaissance. The kitchen is being reconstructed.
Yeah, that's our renaissance.
Yes.
Remodeling the kitchen.
So how are you cooking?
Yeah. Slowly.
I hope you have one of those slow cooking pots. Anyway, listen.
We do. We have Paula's mother's crock pot from the 70s.
Perfect.
Yeah. A microwave and a hot plate and
toaster oven.
A toaster oven. It's like being in college.
So listen, I know you're both nominated for an Elliot Norton Award. And for those of you out there who are not familiar with the awards, they are Boston's local Tonys. What are you nominated for, Paula?
I'm up for Outstanding Actress for the Children by Lucy Kirkwood. And Richard is nominated as part of Best Ensemble for Choir Boy.
Right. And I have to correct you, Bobbie. I've never won an Elliot Norton.
Never?
Except in the ensemble category.
Well, there's always a first time.
I know.
And of course, Paula has won countless Elliot Norton Awards.
She's the Tom Brady of the Elliot Norton Awards. Yeah.
Listen, Richard, yeah. I know you've written something for us tonight. And do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, we actually, talking about the Elliot Norton Awards, we actually did this for the critics at the Elliot Norton Awards, and we think sometime in the mid-'90s. It was actually when they were doing, it was a dinner back then. And
back when we had class.
Yeah. So it was, we actually mentioned each of the critics by name, but not all of them are with us anymore, sadly. So we
because it has been decades and decades
and decades.
But a lot of them still are, thank goodness, and they were really good sports about it. They enjoyed it. We actually reprised it a couple of times when one of the critics came on some hard times, and we did a fundraiser for him. And then we did it at a memorial service for one of the critics who passed. I think it was Arthur Friedman, late of the Boston Herald. So yeah, we've done it. We haven't dusted it off for quite a while, but we've got it. We've edited it down, and we're ready to go.
You know, and we can watch those award shows online, and it does give us a chance to be together as artists and audiences for a little joyousness. Right. So off you go. It's called So You Want to Buy a Critic, the stage, Paul and Richard.
Thank you.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Welcome to Choo Choo's Railroad Salvage. What can I do for you today?
Are you Choo Choo?
No, Choo Choo's in the back. Choo Choo is always in the back. How can I help you?
Well, I'd like to buy a critic, please.
You want to buy a critic?
Yes, a critic, please.
You want a whole critic or just some criticism?
No, a critic, please.
Because if it's criticism you want, we could start with your outfit.
Oh, thank you. No, I just like a critic, please.
All right. Let's check the old catalog and see what we've got here. Okay, crabby, crackpot, crapshoot, crazies, cretins, criminals. Oh, critics.
Oh, so you do have them then?
Yeah, we do. Not here, though. We don't keep them on the premises anymore.
Oh, why not?
Well, it's a board of health primarily, you know. Then there's the upkeep, feeding them.
Oh, expensive?
And the mess. Oh, you think actors are bad?
Well, what do you feed them?
Well, they'll eat pretty much anything. But if you buy one today, I'm going to throw in a free box of critic chow.
Critic chow?
Mm-hmm.
What's in it? Oh, let's see. Hubris, pedantry, ostentation, misanthropy, and bombast. Now with real actor bits.
Yeah, that's what makes it crunchy.
Oh.
Yeah. Available in equity or non-equity.
Ah. Do you serve it in a bowl? I mean, do they use utensils?
No, it's best to keep them away from sharp objects.
Ah, so do you serve it dry?
Well, if you mix it with water, it makes its own bile.
Really?
We've tried mixing it with the milk of human kindness, but they can't keep it down.
Lactose intolerant?
No, just basically intolerant. They just turn their noses up at it.
I bet they do that a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's part of the training. So, what kind of a critic would you like?
Oh, I'm really not sure.
Well, how about a dance critic?
Oh, I really don't understand dance.
You're not looking for a critic to help you understand something, are you? Well, let's see. I've got a literary critic who's illiterate, a food critic who's anorexic, a wine critic who's an alcoholic, and an opera critic who's tone deaf.
An opera critic who's tone deaf?
Yeah, go Figaro.
Well, I was thinking maybe a theater critic.
Why?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, if you want a theater critic, maybe you should start off with a dramaturg.
I really don't know what a dramaturg is.
Nobody knows what a dramaturg is. Hey, Chooch! Nah, he wouldn't know. But you know what? You yourself could be a theater critic.
Me?
Oh, yeah. Look, here's a starter set. Got it right here. There's a pad and a pen.
Ooh. Oh, noisy.
Yeah. You want to sit right in the front row with that and take notes. The actors love it.
Well, I'm not sure I really qualify as a critic.
Well, what do you know about theater?
I don't know anything.
Perfect.
No, I think I really want a professional theater critic.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll have to go see what they've got. We keep them at the warehouse.
You keep them at a warehouse?
Yeah, the basement, actually, surrounded by soil from their native land.
Oh, do they like it there?
Well, I haven't heard any criticism. But first, we got to fill out some forms.
Forms?
Yeah. There's a 7-day waiting period.
Oh, yes, that critic control legislation.
That's right. And just because one or two people use a critic for evil purposes instead of whatever.
Mm-hmm. I always say critics don't kill theater. Bad writing kills theater.
Right. Okay, so just a couple of things. Occupation?
I'm an actress.
What?
An actress?
I don't think so.
What's wrong?
An actress living with a critic? I don't see that happening, lady.
Oh, please. I'd be very good to it. I once lived with an actor.
Ew. All right. Sign here.
Okay. Just one question. If it's misbehaving, how do I discipline it?
One word. Cats.
The Broadway musical?
No, the film.
Oh, you mean take it there?
No, just threaten to. That'll scare it.
I'll say. It's scaring me. How do I get to the warehouse?
Oh, a choo-choo drive you. Hey, choo-choo! Hey, don't forget. Keep them in the dark.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my goodness, that made me laugh really, really, really hard. We needed that.
I'm glad.
Did you?
Well, Bobbie, we've been making you laugh really, really hard for
decades and decades and decades.
That's right. That's right. Oh God, that was just fun. I think
and it's with love for the critics we do. With love.
It's out of love.
It is. Of course, always. They are people too. All right. So, so laughter, we need it. How are you managing this time? What are you finding funny right now? Sean.
Well, I think there's a TV show on most days around 5 or 6 that I find amusing,
hilarious,
in a way, and frightening. It's
almost satire.
It's got a lot of theatrical things in it, but that's all I want to say about that. What else? Well, it's. I think the way people are coping with things, and think people are just throwing stuff on YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that. And I think people, for the most part, at least the people we sort of hang out with, have maintained their sense of humor to one degree or another.
Indeed, we do. And I thank you so much for taking time to make us laugh and to bring some joy to all of us out there. I love you guys, and I hope to work with you for decades and decades and decades more. Okay, so.
Thanks, Bobbie.
Thanks,
Bye. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Fun. And now we have a very special treat for you. An absolutely spectacularly lovely young lady, an extraordinary talent, and really an inventor. Bri Blvck is a hip-hop violinist and singer-songwriter whose rendition of Lizzo's Truth Hurts went viral, including a repost from Lizzo herself. Welcome, Bri Blvck.
Hi.
You look absolutely fabulous, Bri. I love your whole setup that you did. You know, all of the artists that work with us take a lot of pains to be in the sort of the right setting, if you will. And this one is particularly wonderful. Where are you coming to us from tonight, Bri?
I'm in New Jersey.
Are you by the shore by any chance? The Jersey shore?
I'm not. I wish. I'm actually 30 minutes from Manhattan. So. Yep.
Okay. But you're not from New Jersey. Where are you originally from?
I am from Charlotte, North Carolina.
I see. And well, I think that probably had some kind of effect on your music. Tell us about your music and what you're going to play for us tonight.
So I actually wrote a song specifically for the show. When I got asked to join you guys, I was in a place where I wasn't able to be creative because of coronavirus. I was feeling kind of lost, kind of hopeless, especially as a full-time violinist. My income is completely gone. I'm actually having to move back with my parents. So for me, it felt like the world was ending. And I was actually pretty shy about doing the live shows just because of the sound issues. So I wrote this song, all of that to say, I wrote this song for you guys and for the world, just to remember in this time of trouble and craziness that we all have each other and we're all going through the same thing and we're all in this together. So this song is called Not Alone. And yes, I just start?
I can't wait to hear it, Bri. You're such a wise young lady.
Thank you. Okay. I've been in my room for 650 hours. I don't know quietly I'm losing my patience. I think I just might lose control. I don't know what might happen tomorrow, but I know one thing's for sure. I don't have to do this on my own. I'm not alone. I've got you, you got me, I've You got me, I've got you. 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 You got me. Oh.
Oh, Bri Blvck, you got me.
Oh, thank you.
You got me, my dear. That was just so moving. It just made me even cry. So unique and moving and beautiful. And that's what it's all about right now. Yes.
Thank you so much. I put a lot into that song. And just at a time when I'm feeling hopeless, just to write those words was inspiring. So thank you, Bobbie, for having me and motivating me to come out of my box, come out of my shell, and look at the positives of the situation.
Yes, and I know you'll move forward that way too. And I want you to just tell us a little bit about your relationship with Hub City Jazz. Can you just talk about that a little bit?
Okay, so I'm involved with a couple of different organizations in New Jersey. Hub City Jazz is a festival. They put on a festival 4 days a year in New Brunswick, New Jersey. And they use the money, they're a nonprofit, they use the money to fund educational resources. They partner with a lot of high schools in the area, especially New Brunswick High School, which I also have a great relationship with them. So they're a phenomenal nonprofit organization, really helping kids out with jazz and education. So it's a beautiful thing to be able to partner with them.
Well, we will have a link for that at the end of the show. And thank you so much, Bri. I know you'll keep writing and inspiring all of us and sharing your artistry. And I'm sending you lots of love.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bri Blvck. Wow, what an incredible show. Thank you so much to Matt Hubbard and Richard Snee and Paula Plum and Bri Blvck for joining us tonight and bringing us something that we will cherish, the laughter and the joy and the music, just a beautiful thing. We will be back Tuesday for a really fun show. The literary performer Reggie Gibson will be joining us for the end of Poetry Month, and we will have a video postcard from Celtic woman's Chloe Agnew singing with her friend Mary B. and Squirrel Butter. The old-time variety musical duo will be with us as well. Hope to see you then. And I would like to leave you with a little advice. Before you criticize someone, walk a mile in their shoes. That way, when they react, you'll be a mile away and have their shoes. I love that. Anyway, until Thursday, keep a song in your heart and hold a good thought. Good night.